Okay, so this is my last chance to introduce you guys to the concept of late night super secret bacon club. Now, the idea behind this, it started at Jamie Enigmatic Nomadic's Van Build Fest. We were kind of like all sitting around the fire, a little bit buzzed late at night, and we didn't know what to do, and we were all hungry, and I said, I have a pound of bacon, so we made some bacon. Look at Luna's ready. She's been around enough times, she knows what's up. So, talking about Luna. You can be on video too if you want, but I'll try to keep you out of it if you don't want to.
Just a little, oh shit.
So we got bacon. We got 3 pounds of bacon, and we have like, I don't know, what do we have? A half dozen people left, maybe a dozen. So the idea behind it was we would just have bacon late at night. Kenya's barking. My dog's barking. I don't know why. I gotta go take her out to pee. So the idea was the people who persevered to the very end of the night, those who hung out until the very end, could be rewarded with bacon. And it worked out splendidly. And so we decided we would carry on the tradition here. And that's exactly what we're doing tonight with this last and final edition of Late Night Super Secret Bacon Club. The problem with Super Secret Late Night Bacon Club is that bacon never lasts long. We even got pancakes going tonight.
Bacon Club.
The last bacon club. This is the end.
Damn. That tastes like chocolate.
Bacon.
Right?
Right at the beginning. The end.
That tastes almost like jello.
Do I look as tired as I feel? Because I am. I'm in a trailer park. How often do I do that? But I wanted access to easy laundry and easy showers. After hosting the boondocking bash for the last 2 weeks, I'm exhausted. And I am filthy. Well, not anymore. I just had a nice shower. Clean clothes, doing some more laundry. Right now I'm walking over to the truck stop because I don't have enough cash to finish my laundry. Unless I want to use my special dollars, like, you know, $1 Sacagawea coins and James Monroe coins, stuff that I don't really want to use. I'm really stubborn, and I do not want to pay $4.95 to pull a 20 out of the ATM. So I'm going to go over here to the truck stop and see if somebody with cash will let me pay for their stuff with my card and give me the cash instead. And if they have $5 bill and their stuff comes to $6 or even $7, that's fine. I'd rather give it to the person than the greedy ass bank that wants to charge $4.95 to pull a 20 out. That should be illegal. If this was a disaster area, that would be like a federal crime, gouging people, and it almost sort of should be here, even though we're not in a disaster state. Anyways, speaking of disasters, there's somebody out there in YouTube, and you all know who it is, and a feller by the name of Chuck is giving him grief right now, so I'll let Chuck deal with it. But I do have to say a quick little piece on this. I'm butthurt, and I think a lot of us are, and we no longer consider this guy part of the community because he's making his YouTube channel off giving us a bad name. Now, when you say, this is coming to an end, the government's going to stop this, van life is becoming illegal, Walmarts are closing down, truck stops are kicking us out, and none of it's true. Even if you explain in the video that it's not really true, about 50 to 70% of your viewers aren't actually watching your videos. They're just reading the title and believing these things. And it makes me look bad, and it makes all of us look bad, and it makes you a bad man for doing it. And I'm sorry, but you know who you are. Everybody knows who you are. I'm not going to say your name right now because I'm just not. But if I do another rant video, believe me, I'm going to go all out. So let's get back to the point at hand. Coppa, how do you say it? Really doesn't matter. I'll tell you how you say it. Bullshit. That's how you say it. Here's the thing. Some of you guys are clickbaiting like that guy does. And don't get me wrong, I respect the clickbait game. I get it. Matter of fact, I'm going to do a little clickbait on this video here. It's probably why you're watching. But some of you also truly believe this, and some of my good friends, and I'm not talking directly to you guys. I get your concern. You know, it's your livelihood at stake. Anything that could jeopardize it, you have to pay a lot of attention to. Let me sit down for a minute because I'm almost at the truck stop and I don't want to be talking in the truck stop. I should have worn my glasses. You know, when I don't have my hat on, Jimmy's about to get serious. I love this. These things are just all over Quartzsite. So here's why everything is blown out of proportion with Coppa or Coppa, and I'm even gonna risk going a little political here just because, without taking a side or showing a side, although I have my side, but it changes all the time, so don't get mad at my side, because my side is not firm. I can go back and forth depending on who pisses me off the most at any given time. Google owns YouTube. YouTube is not YouTube without me and you. That's why it's called YouTube. If they don't have us making videos, they're not making money. And while YouTube may only be a small portion of Google's overall profit area, margin, profit machine, that's the better word, it's still something that they consider theirs and they take very personally. Google is the biggest business in the country, possibly the world, or certainly one of them. They have enough money to buy off every politician twice, and they won't even flinch. Google is so massive, they control the narrative on everything. Well, them and Facebook and a few others, but mostly Google. If you really think they're gonna let the government get away with destroying YouTube, I don't know. You need to step back and just take a breather, because it's not gonna happen. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe next month this won't turn into a Y2K situation that we all laugh about. Maybe next month we won't have YouTube. You guys can track me all down on Facebook and tell me how wrong I was. What an asshole I was. Yes, I said asshole. That's how I'm. Even if Coppa does happen, I cuss too much. Nobody's gonna confuse my videos as a kid's video. But even if you are making kids videos, I don't think it's gonna be a big deal. Like I said, Google has way too much money at stake. They're not gonna let this happen. But even more than that, if you look back at the history of Coppa, it was signed in back in the 90s, before anybody even ever thought there would be a YouTube. And you know who signed it? Bill Clinton. Now, we have a guy in office right now who has spent the last 3 or 4 years trying to reverse everything that was done by Obama and Clinton. Love him or hate him, you know that's true. Do you really think Trump is gonna let a Clinton era thing go through? I don't think so. But again, I could be wrong. I think Google's going to defend us more than any politician, and they have the money to buy the politicians. So they'll defend us when those dollars start flowing. Now I'm gonna go in here and try to get me a couple dollars. I could just bite the bullet and pay the $5 fee, but it's a matter of principle. I would rather line dry my clothes than pay $5 to pull a $20 bill out of an ATM. Am I crazy? Probably. So let me just finish this video up. Don't stress over Coppa. You guys are getting way too worked up over nothing. It's my opinion, and I've been wrong before, but usually I'm not wrong. Some people hate it, but usually Jimmy's always right. I know, I'm a know-it-all. Everybody loves a know-it-all, right? Hey, like I said, if I'm wrong, you can find me on Facebook and just give me grief next month, like endlessly. I'm okay, I can take it. In the meantime, I'm just gonna keep doing my thing, and I suggest that all of you do the same. And just, you know, if YouTube really is coming to an end, have fun now while you can. We got a few weeks left, but I'm not worried in the slightest, and I think most of you are worrying for no reason.